Welcome to the RTS podcast. I'm Zion Smith. This particular RTS podcast will be very significant. Why? Because I will talk about 3 ways you can improve yourself. Yes, improvement. I talked about self-improvement on my 5th episode of my RTS podcast. So if you'd like to check that out, that will be on the top right hand corner. It's called Self-Improvement, episode 5. But today, on July 23rd, 2022, I'm talking about 3 ways you can improve yourself, because I believe these 3 ways will easily make you a better man or a better woman. Alright, so number 1, be more confident. Be more confident in yourself, no matter if it's introducing yourself to people you don't know, doing what fears you, or simply working out, staying in shape, making sure that you're healthy. One of the ways that I'm being more confident in myself is by introducing myself to people that I don't know. So, for example, I work as an orientation assistant at Old Dominion University. It's seasonal, it's only for the summer, but I believe it is helping me out with my confidence, because I'm able to introduce myself to upcoming freshmen and their families. And by introducing myself, I put myself out there more, and I give my experiences of ODU so far. And I believe that's what's making me confident. So that's one of the ways you can also improve yourself. Doing what fears you. I'm sure we all have fears that holds us back. One of the things I do that fears me is talking to women. I know when I was younger, growing up into my high school days, used to be a little bit scared to talk to women, because sometimes women can be intimidating, but women is also humans, just like you are. So that's one of the things that I also do to be more confident. I do what fears me. And working out. Earlier, I went to the gym for about an hour. I worked on abs, I worked on my arms, and I also did my legs too. I worked on squats. Just simply working out to stay healthy, to be the best version of yourself, and just to make sure that you stay in shape. So that's one of the ways that I'm working on myself to be more confident. Okay, so if you see me going over to my left, that's because I have my camera also recording me for my YouTube channel. And I stopped videos to play another video because of its storage space. So don't mind me. Alright, so number 2. One of the ways that you can improve yourself is by learning from your mistakes. And the reason why I believe learning from your mistakes can improve yourself, because perfection doesn't exist. I am a firm believer that we all make mistakes, and everything happens for a reason. How well you will be able to learn from your mistakes, or to learn from your hardships. How would you be able to do that if you pretend that everything is going to be sunshine and rainbows? How? Without hardships, there's no success. And I'm sure that we all heard the saying, no pain, no gain. So if you don't learn from your mistakes, how well are you going to be successful? How will you view the world if you don't learn from your mistakes? This can be complicated. I'm 20 years old. I still have a lot to learn in my young life. I don't know everything, but I do know that I can learn from my mistakes to be a better man. And the reason why I said that is because of 5 years ago, I made a mistake that I deeply regret. Long story short, I made a podcast about that situation. It's titled March of 2018, and pretty much it's a tribute to my old friend from my high school days. And basically, I walked out on her when we were supposed to have breakfast together because I feel like she betrayed me by spending time with other people. It's a decision that I deeply regret because she was my friend from the beginning to the end, and I burned our friendship like it was nothing. So that's just one of the biggest mistakes that I made in my life. I made so many mistakes in my life, yet I still find ways to be successful. I still find ways to improve myself because I want to be the best version of me. I want to be the best version of Zion Smith. I know that to be successful in life, you have to go through those mistakes and you have to go through those growing pains. So that's one of the ways that you can also improve yourself as well. Alright, so number 3. The third way you can improve yourself is by surrounding yourself with positive people in your life. If you have people who challenge you to be better, keep those people around you because you will learn so much about yourself and about the positive people in your circle. If you have people who love you for you and who want to see you succeed, keep those people around you because you will be happier. I love people who challenge me to be the best version of myself. because I don't want my life to be easy. I don't want my life to be all sunshine and rainbows when I achieve my goals in life. Why? Because I hate taking the easy way out. So to have those people challenge me to overcome my fears, to overcome doubt of myself, I would know that I have people who care about me, I have people who want me to succeed, and I would end up being happier in life. And speaking of being happy, I'm sure that when we was growing up, we sometimes had friends that wasn't the best for us. I said that because if you have people who love you for you and who want you to succeed, keep those people around you because you will end up being happier. And what I mean by that is those type of people will be able to support you when you are at your lowest point. Those people will be there for you during your lows when you hit rock bottom in life. They will not only be there for you during what's that word? During your highs. Those type of people will be there for you from the beginning to the end. Dare I say, they will pretty much be your ride or die. So, if you have those people around you, please keep those people in your circle. Last but not least, number 4, I have a bonus. The 4th way you can easily improve yourself is by reading books. You will gain so much knowledge because knowledge is power. Growing up in my middle school days, I didn't read a lot of books because I thought reading books was boring. Fast forward, when I became a junior in high school, I started to read a lot of books. Why? Because I wanted to increase my knowledge. I wanted to be able to, excuse me, that doesn't even make sense. Anyway, I wanted to be able to have deeper conversations whenever I'm having a conversation with people. So, started reading books, and as I got older, I just started reading more and more books. And this is not necessarily a book, this is more of a Bible, but it still gives me knowledge, it still gives me inspiration. Basically, it has different terms in life. I learned about these terms, I learned about the Bible verses, and it asks me a question on this Bible of a particular term, and pretty much I applied that to my life. Now these two books right here, I actually purchased this book last year, but I haven't finished this book yet. So I'm starting over and I'm reading about this book. And this book, I'm also reading this book right now. As you can see, it's called Heavy. It's by Keith Naiman. Pretty much he goes through a lot of hardships in life, like the problems with his weight, not being able to approach a girl that he desired because of his weight, having to come home to be verbally and physically abused. Those are some of the hardships that he faces, and when he gets to college, he turns his life around for the better. And this is a great book that I'm reading, and it inspires me. So whenever you read books, you gain knowledge because you start to apply that to your life, and you become inspired. The type of books that I like to read is based on a true story. Those are my favorite books to read. So I like to stay motivated, I like to stay inspired, and these two books, man, I couldn't be any more happier. Now this book right here, it's called Single on Purpose. Yes, I am single. I'm single as a Pringle. But anyway, Single on Purpose is about pretty much becoming the best version of yourself before you get into a relationship. This book is not an anti-relationship book. This is a self-improvement book. So pretty much what it's about is just connecting with yourself, taking yourself out on dates to get to know yourself better before getting into it. And I can't say the word. Before getting into a relationship. So this book is inspiring. Those are my 3 ways, plus 1 equals 4 ways that you can improve yourself. I hope this podcast helps you to become the best version of yourself going forward. As everyone knows, I'm Zion Smith. Always and forever.